Hi there, this is Manda. You're watching me make a new soap today. I'm going to just start mixing everything. I haven't got any fancy editing software, so you're going to have to put up with the stick blender, sorry. Right, so here I have my water. I've already dissolved some salt into it, just 1 teaspoon per ounce of oils that I'm using. This is a £2 batch, so that's 2 teaspoons. This is my lye. Just going to tip it in. Just give it a stir. Leave that a second. Now, I do the room temperature method, which might be different to what you do. Basically, I let the heat of the lye dissolve my solid oil, so I give it a quick stir until it's dissolved. It seems to work for me, so come on, right, that'll do for me. And then I get my solid oils. I've stirred these about already to start them off, but there are still solid lumps in there. And in goes my lye. I give it a quick stir and then I leave it. Leave the heat of that to melt. And whilst that's melting, I'm going to just tell you about the colours that I'm using today. All from Mike and Mama, which is a UK company. I am using Red Violet, which is this gorgeous pinky purple colour. And I am using Midnight Amethyst, which is a lovely purple, like a grapey colour. And I am using Black Gold, ooh, sparkly. Now, I'm using a fragrance that seizes and is known to seize. I've had it happen. It doesn't just accelerate, it goes soap on a stick. So I'm going to try and work with it, which is why I'm filming the video, so you can see me trying to work with it. Right, most of these lumps are gone. I'm just going to whiz those last few lumps out with the stick blender. There we go, 2 seconds. There we go, and then I'm going to add my liquid oils. This is olive oil and castor oil. If anybody wants the recipe, contact me either on YouTube or Facebook and I shall gladly give it to you. My good friend Chris helped me with this recipe, so kudos to Chris. In it goes. Right, let's mix soap, people. I find this method comes to trace really quickly, which is why I like it. I'm just going to go for an emulsified state today. Just make sure I get all the top blended in as well. And I think that is going to do me. So, not a lot of blending noises for you to put up with today. Let's see if I can get that thing off. There we go. Right. Let me sort out my colours. I'm going to separate it into 2 parts. 1 smaller part, 1 larger part. Because the larger one is going to go solid, I'm going to try and cut it into chunks. And that's fine. Putting the purple in this, the amethyst colour. Put that one in there. I've just pre-dispersed these colours with a little bit of my liquid soaping oils. There we go. Hopefully that's going to be a really vibrant colour. And I'm going to put the pink into the rest of the batch. Right, so I know you can't see it wonderfully, and I'm sorry about that. There we go, pink and purple. Let me mix the pink first. Lovely, lovely pink colour. I didn't want it too dark because I didn't want it to clash with the purple too much. There we go. I'm hoping there's going to be quite a good distinction of colours between the two, and I'm hoping this doesn't go grey on me because I've only ever used it. I've only ever used it as like a mica line rather than a proper colour before. Right, where am I? Come on, let's try and get a little bit more purple in there, I think. It's not purple enough. Mixing colours on the fly, don't you just love it? I'll take the glove off a sec. This will be much quicker. I think I'm going to just dump it in and hope for the best. Go on. See how this turns out now. If it's really clumpy, I might have to just give it a whiz with the blender. Come on, don't be clumpy. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm considering it's going to go solid anyway. I think that's going to have to do. So, pink and purple, and it's going to have gold mica veins running all the way through it as well. So, let's get started. Get my mould in. Oh, before I get my mould in, who wants to see how this goes, the soap on the stick when you have the fragrance? I'm putting all the fragrance into this part because I want it to go solid. So, and it goes, it's meant to be vanilla musk. To me, it doesn't really smell like vanilla musk. Last time I used it, it didn't discolour. It just went solid. So, I'm going to see if it goes solid in this recipe as well. I'm hoping it does because that's kind of the design. If it doesn't go solid, I don't quite know what I'm going to do. Come on, don't be horrible. It's turning it a yucky brown colour. Come on, you didn't do this last time. Last time you just went solid on me. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do now. Plan B, I suppose. I was hoping it was going to come out a nice purple colour. It's turned a rather... Oh, here we go, it's starting to rise. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I want solid. I want solid soap. I might have to stick blend it to make it go solid on me. Let's check how my pink's doing. Well, it's really riced it. It's really separated out. That's okay. I want solid, so usually if your soap rises, I wouldn't recommend stick blending it. I would recommend whisking it, maybe adding a little extra water and just trying to get it to come back together. But because I'm actually going for solid, I'm going to try whizzing it and see what happens. If I can get my stick blender to go back together. It's really awkward to put together. There we go. Right. Oh, it's starting to set. It is starting to go. Come on. We've got solid chunks now as it all rises up. Come on. I want soap on the stick. I want soap on the stick. Not rest until I have soap on a stick. With the other recipe I used, it just went completely solid. It took two of us to get the spatula out of it. See how this is doing now. I'm getting some chunks. I really wanted it completely solid though. Come on. Don't you just love it when soap works the way you want it to? Ha. Looks disgusting. I know it looks disgusting. Slightly thicker. How annoying are you, soap? You're meant to be solid.